Okay, I don't know what I did. I went to his house and I felt my controller vibrate, so.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Pretty damn cheap. That's all includes in the area. Thank God. Walked around this whole place for like 12 minutes. Shit. I can only tell there was something around there because the way I'm running right now, Cole slowed down when I was like in that area, and I was like, either he's getting tired or.
America is the lucky country.
And we're done here, so. I don't care what he says, we're going here now. Alright, you can stay here, man. I'm going. I gotta leave my partner behind. You're standing on the fence. You're obviously in some kind of glitch phase. I'll fix it by teleporting you to where I'm going next. By going there now. Honk my horn. Oh man, I hope I get through this fence. Really? Fucking fence. Oh, shnikes. Shutterbug. Shut, Shutterbug.
If we're paying a visit to Alicia and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are two police officers here to see Mr. Monroe. Send them through.
There's a secretary for the secretary.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, Jen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
Two.
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch.
You like a cigar? Drink, boy.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs.
$10,000 for a house. I fucking wish.
We're investigating a series
This
of
is the guy from
fires
Fringe,
in
isn't it?
Monroe.
Terrible, boy.
Yep.
How can I help?
Dude from Fringe.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't even know if he's lying or not. What did he say? What are we doing? Lie.
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it, and it's gone wrong.
I hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth.
Looks like I was mistaken.
I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Ooh, that's one check. I feel like this is a boss battle.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. Well, I'm not familiar with that one.
I always hit live first now.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Let me use my last intuition on this boss battle real quick. And then down this.
Two families.
It was a lie?
This isn't a question of criminal liability. We're looking at conspiracy to commit
I hurt
murder.
my head.
Do you know who you're talking to, son? You want to use incendiary language like that with me? I suggest you should leave immediately.
Oh my goodness, just shut up.
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
God help me, I'm gonna hit truth.
So it's for the greater
Fuck
good,
me.
then. One man standing in defiance of what you think is best for the city. I thought an American's home was their castle.
I'm not sure I like your tone, son.
You shouldn't. I suck at this.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Only the best for our returning heroes.
Alright, you tell me 3 fucking lies, you tool.
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Really? Says right here, poor cement quality.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would
No,
be
it's
very
wood.
helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
Glopped.
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Huckster? I knew it was like a boss fight.
Glad to be of help, officers.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
Don't really know. Herbert. Is that a name?
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Which is it, girls?
The boss is a fine man.
Imagine if you're just like
Lipstick's too light.
typing
Operator,
something
give me
and
dispatch.
cops gonna use your phone.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective.
Balls.
I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bill it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
This fucking guy.
Some
Buy me a drink, Cole?
for the
No.
sake of a
Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that. You're not gonna ask me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure.
Wait. Sorry, audience. Talk about the Rapture. Again, if this is uploaded, it's a long history for you.
I wonder how the commander would feel
Save the
about...
threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
I was on homicide before you fucked up everything, Roy. Ray. Douche.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your...
What? You can have a taco. Sorry, I'm sharing a taco. Celebratory taco.
You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You
Fuck
have no
off.
idea the type of people that are involved in that.
Oh, you're gonna punch him in the face.
The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.